Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Buccos find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jake Junis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, taking a look at the research packet and now taking a look at the lineup. This team has to know one thing. Do not make this a bullpen game. They have to attack the starter, be aggressive in the early innings, and try and manufacture a few runs, because if this becomes a bullpen game, they are in trouble. They have monsters lurking behind those walls.
Hey now, Junis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Pena. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Olsen. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Chad Kuhl will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But you guys on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna in prior matchups with Chad Kuhl. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Kuhl, a 25-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this is a lineup that's going to have to be patient. You look at the stat sheet, and they're facing a guy who likes to put guys on base via the walk. So there's no reason to come out of your game plan. Look for them to stay staunch in the middle of the plate and capitalize on mistakes this pitcher makes.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Josh Bell the next to hit. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Jerko. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Josh Harrison stands in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and 0 now.
3-0.
swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Back goes Polanco at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. High pop up. Olson waits on it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop up to start the inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Francisco Pena. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Catcher, Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where they sit in the current standings, and you can see they enter play with a nice 4-game cushion. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Junis. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Jerko has a play. One away.
The left fielder, number 7.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The first baseman, number 55, John Bell.
Striding into the box, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Count still at 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Olson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Conforto at third with two away. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Harrison, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto ranging back, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's
and that one stayed too low apparently. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter is right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Cool.
Standing in, Chad Cool. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Popped him up. Jerko calls for it, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Jed Jerko hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Francisco Pena.
At the plate, Francisco Pena hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. There's Harrison for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Ready once again, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Colton Wong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Colton Wong.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Josh Harrison is on deck. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Harrison will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in, David Freese. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Line drive base hit. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Conforto leads off second with nobody out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. The tag, and he's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
A ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
This is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jumps off the page at me. Found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Still even at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Pena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 35.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Cecil's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he got him swinging. Francisco Cervelli goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. McKenzie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
The average to begin play, 8 home runs and 21 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score is 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Ready with the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. McKenzie is off of first with 2 away. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Jerry Blevins enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Jerry Blevins.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins, he's 1 for 3. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Blevins, native of Tennessee. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 3. Michael Believes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Believes.
Striding in, Greg Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, and a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The bouncer to the left side. Freeze has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains a 4-3 game. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Josh Bell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Real fastball's in for a strike. Bell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line toward right center. Ozuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. His career line against Brad Hand. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
So a big moment here, and standing in, David Freese, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Ozuna looks up. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 5-4 Pittsburgh. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Michael Conforto.
Set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bader, the runner at second with one away. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first to be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Feliz wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.